From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley with today's Unemployment Friday update. You know what? The S&P fell out of bed yesterday. We were down over 50 handles. And out of the last 10 days, the S&P has been down 9 out of the last 10 for a total of 150 negative handles to the downside. It's been a complete catastrophe. Now, what we want to do is we don't want to talk about the macroeconomics. We want to talk about the price action in the S&P. It has been vital to the way the markets have traded to the downside over the last few days. And as Steve Eubanks from MrTopStep said, make sure that we talk about this when we come on. What's happened is, as the market's traded down, these natural sellers in the cash market have depressed the premium levels between the futures and the cash. When the markets get down like this and the big sellers are sitting on top of the markets, what happens is the S&P will short cover a little bit, but actually never really go into a buy program. What you'll see is these little spurts in the cash, but they're not really buy programs. They're actually short covering and stops that are going off in the S&P that push the cash back up. Once you get into a resistance level, maybe whether it be 3 to 5 handles or a 10 handle bounce off of the low, the market's exhausted, and all of a sudden the cash goes right back into a sell program, and that's how you get these 3, 4, 5, 6 handle drops out of nowhere. In addition to that, there's a lot of big hedge funds in here that have been selling S&P minis. Whether it be for a hedge or for it be a straight out sale, the markets have not liked what they've seen from the government. They don't like what they're seeing overseas, and the markets have reacted in kind. Now, yesterday on the close, the S&P closed around the 1198 level, sold off in Globex down to 83 even, which was down about 14 handles. And then right before the unemployment number, the Dow futures started to short cover a little bit, but the S&P futures went from negative to positive, and then out came your unemployment number, which MrTopStep said to be concerned about, that the market had gone too far, and that the unemployment number, if it came in as a positive, the market would take off to the upside. Now, the S&P has rallied up to 1221 this morning, and we're back down at the 1211, 1212 level, and we've got over 1 million minis traded. You know what? We're going to stay away from this. The markets are going to be all over the place, and for anybody to step out and say they think they know what's going on here, it's going to be pretty much of an improbability. The guys in the pit are doing well. As we all know, they come back when the S&Ps drop. They come from all over this floor to sell the S&P, and that's the big money trade that they look for. But as far as the rest of the day, we're going to flip a coin here, and we'll see you next Monday.